What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN USD. It is the first day of May, and here we are sitting at about $0.00532. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it. We've seen a low today at 0.00519, all the way down there. I actually want to look at this. Let's look at this on the 1 hour. No, hold on, 4 hour time frame. Maybe the daily. We'll go back out here. Indecisive. I want the low to the high here. Okay, we're still at the 786 area. This is getting set up, you guys, to be a potential reversal candle, depending on how we behave here. Now, I'm not saying that this will happen, but whenever you get this solid kind of candle body down, and you have a doji candle at the bottom here, if we can get a solid candle body up the next day, that would be a very impressive reversal signal there. And that could, I mean, whenever I say reversal, that could take us all the way back up here. We've got some gaps to fill in this area. There's definitely some momentum building for OnyxCoin. If there was a time for us to pump and move up, guys, it's right now. It's definitely now. So let's see if we can make that happen. 0.00533 right now. I want to look at the short-term stuff and then get into that. Talk about that from there. We can zoom back out. Okay, 1 hour time frame. Looking at this here. If I can zoom in, we do actually have a gap down or a gap up here, a gap below, which is not necessarily encouraging. So we may, man, all the way down at 0.00524, 0.052, we may go down here. If we could get some type of double bottom, I think that'd be great. Or maybe this implies that we have lower to go. And if we do go lower, let's just see. 1 hour time frame. We could form bullish divergence on the 1 hour RSI and on the stochastics. I don't know about the MACD because we've been green for so long. Man, we've been green and we haven't really done much. Yeah, we actually might. It might be appropriate to consider lower prices here. This does kind of look like a diamond bottom, doesn't it? On the 1 hour, it's a very small diamond, but still, a diamond is a diamond, and it's pretty perfect. It's actually it's like a very perfect diamond. You don't normally get them like that, but this kind of action in the middle, that's pretty common with these diamonds. So maybe we see a break this direction and then a redirect there. It's very common for diamonds to break out in one direction and then swoop back the other direction with high velocity. They're known for high velocity moves. This is not a very big diamond at all, though, so even if we do break out to the downside, I'm not expecting too much. We'll probably find support in this kind of trajectory here. This diamond pattern could turn into a like channel of sorts if it wanted to. It could turn into different formations after this. If we do break out to the upside, if we do get above like 0.0535, 0.0537, if we get up here and we're breaking out to the upside, don't get too excited because, again, we can break out and then throw back. Diamond bottoms, diamond tops, they're notorious for that. It's like a 50-50 chance. It really does look like a diamond, though. That is one of the more perfect looking diamonds that we've seen. And if it is a diamond bottom pattern, there really is a chance that this could be the low area of this move overall, depending on how this goes. Even if what's odd about diamonds, they are really odd patterns, you guys. What's odd about this pattern is we could see a lower low and still come back up from there. Like this is the low end of the area, and then we come back up from there. It'd be interesting to see. 1 hour time frame with our indicators here. The RSI is bearish on the 1 hour time frame. We have lower highs here. We're kind of breaking out of that dynamic there. That's nice to see. We do not have to fill this gap. It's not a gap that has to be filled. We do have other gaps that are below us that we haven't filled in years. So I mean, there are gaps that don't fill. Statistically speaking, though, we typically do fill these gaps. But maybe this one doesn't fill. I mean, if that one doesn't fill, if we break out, you guys, I mean, if we can get back above these highs here, I'm going to start to doubt that gap fills, at least anytime soon. But for the time being, it seems very appropriate. And I wouldn't be surprised with the way this pattern works. A little dip and then a rip. Maybe you get a double bottom overall, too. Really, we're not going to get excited for the upside until the price is above 0.056, and even then 0.059 is really the level that would be appropriate to get excited. Getting above these areas here, getting above those highs, I think would be very exciting. MACD, the MACD is bearish. The stochastics are bullish. The RSI is actually taking on a little bit of a bullish shape here, but it's overall bearish. It's pretty neutral with a bearish tilt on this 1 hour time frame. The 4 hour time frame, if we're looking at this here, this is not a bull flag. So if anybody thinks this is a bull flag, just understand it's absolutely not a bull flag. It's far too large to be a bull flag. You know, if we were doing this up here, something like that, okay, that might be a bull flag. But this for that kind of a flagpole, it's just not appropriate. No, it's not appropriate at all. 4 hour time frame, the RSI here, again, we've relinquished our higher low trend, and that's sad. However, from a low point, we are holding support at the same area that we've more or less been holding support at. I mean, since the end of March, we've been holding support at this area. Just above, directly at this line, just below, something in this area here, we've been holding support. So that is encouraging in itself. We're at prior areas of resistance back here. We can afford to come back down and still look bullish, you guys. Looking at the stochastics, we're coming up here. The stochastics are bearish as long as they're oversold, but if we can get both of these oscillators outside the oversold zone, that would be bullish, and that could set us up for a bullish weekend here, you guys. We could be ending up having a bullish weekend. It'd be interesting to see. The MACD is also right at the zero, right here at the zero. This is a perfect time to move up. And then if we're looking at this, I mean, we're looking at this here. It seems as though, at least to me, we broke out of this area. We broke out, but where's the volume? Nothing's backing it up, which could very well be fake out territory, and it just adds to this idea. These diamond bottom patterns, diamond tops as well, whenever you see a quick move down like this and you get these and then they move up, they can also be mistaken for, and maybe not even mistaken, but interpreted as BART patterns, and then we move up. You know, it can definitely, if this is a BART pattern, there's no reason why we couldn't get above this high in a very short amount of time, like by the end of today or sometime tomorrow. And again, we still could go lower. These patterns are volatile, and then we move up, and they happen with very low volume too. So at the end of the day, what we're waiting for here, from a low to a high, we want the price above 0059 because that's above the golden ratio. We want the price above here because we don't want lower highs. We want to get some higher highs. Still, ultimately, got to get above this high, and the cherry on top is getting above the 236. 00747. If we can close a day above there, that would be very exciting, because at that point that implies that we will go higher. I want to see here. Whoop, that's not what I want to see. That is not what I want to see. We don't want that. Here, let's see. Heat map. No, not history. Hyperliquid. Liquidation heat map. This one. There we go. Let's just see what we can come up with here. XCN. XCN, OnyxCoin, MEXC. Bybit might have more. I forget which one. I think Bybit does have more volume whenever it comes to OnyxCoin. And then we can look at this real quick. Man, I can't believe Bitcoin's up here. I mean, I was expecting it to move up. I thought that I just didn't think that we'd get this far above 78K. This is definitely an impressive little move that we're seeing right now, guys. But we went through the golden ratio on the first attempt. Typically, when you see that, you do pull back down to the 382, 236 area. If we go up to the 886, we go up to like 79K, then it's the 0.5382. But from here, it's very likely that we go to 76.6 to 76K itself. And we're at 78.3K. So shorters, start your engines, probably. Looking at this here on the 24-hour period, there are, for OnyxCoin, there are, it looks like, just as many shorts and longs to clear out on both sides. There's a lot of liquidity there over the last 24 hours. People are making their bets both ways. If we go over the past week, though, maybe we should even do the past 2 weeks. But if we go over the past week here, you'll see that there is a lot more liquidity to the upside than there is to the downside. Yeah, I mean, look at that shenanigans there, guys. What happened here? We were consolidating, and then what did we do? We ate up all the longs. We ate them all up. We ate them whole until there were no more, right? Literally until it stopped being bright colors. Now the only liquidity that's left is really all these shorts, and most of that, all of that gets cleared out here. I mean, we are in the right environment for a short squeeze. We really are. People want to say this was a short squeeze, but there was no volume. Look, nobody was trading this. It wasn't a short squeeze. It wasn't a short squeeze at all. Maybe some people went short, maybe a little bit here, right? That's the only liquidity that was there, but really we just pumped up. Whenever you clear through this, it does not take much volume to send this thing higher. Let's zoom out a little bit more even. Let's just see. Let's do the past year. Sure, screw it. Let's do it. Subscribe. I thought I did. Okay. We'll do that. I just don't want anybody to see my email or anything. Oh, it won't let me. I must have just been logged out because I'm pretty sure I have all of that, but that's okay. Whatever. I know there is over the last 3 months there is a pile of longs down here to clear out as well. Yep, something to be aware of. If we were to see slightly lower lows, that'd clear them out. Or is this the team and they're protected? That's just like spoofed orders there to entice people to go short. I don't know. There is some liquidity down there. There's some liquidity up here as well. Interesting, interesting. Anyways, I don't really have anything else to say. I think we're at the point where we part. 4 hour time frame does have some bullish implications here, that's for sure. We're at 0.00534. If we go down to like 0.02524, that's okay. The daily time frame RSI is bullish, actually very bullish. We could afford to come down and have a kind of boring weekend and then bounce from the 50. We could afford that. That's not a problem at all. The stochastics here, they look kind of bearish for being fair, and then the MACD looks bullish. So two bulls versus one bear. We're going to give it to the bullish effect on the daily time frame. I do think closing this day, even if we were to come back down to 0.00524 or even a lower low, if we could come back and close this day like this or even more neutral, I don't even know if I want to see this day close green. I want a doji candle. It could be like neutral green, just like it's neutral red right now. I want a wick. I want a doji candle here. Solid body down, doji candle, and then tomorrow what I want is a solid body up. I will be gone tomorrow. I will be traveling. I might have time to make 1 or 2 videos in the morning, but I will likely not. I wouldn't count on it. Okay, don't count on it because we'll be traveling early. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be bringing my equipment with me or not. I might just make videos on my phone instead. We'll see. We'll see. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I will be gone from the 2nd of May until the 12th of May. Okay? And until then, my friends, good luck and be careful. Because when I go on vacation, I've got a way of taking vacations right when the market takes a dump, man. It takes a huge bath. So just be careful out there. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.